6-point game. Suns' biggest lead, 14. They had a 15-point lead against the Pelicans the other night and lost in overtime. Look out, a collision as Bledsoe goes down. Now Porzingis is shoved by Chris, and here comes Porzingis back at Chris. This was brewing, folks. And now the security guys get out there. There are Charles and Max on the Suns side. And now here comes security from the Knicks. Corey Gaines, the former Suns assistant, also out there to pull people away. So things getting awfully contentious here at the start of the second half. Porzingis and Chris, the principals. Let's see how they dole it out now. It all started with a technical foul called on Tucker. And tempers continued to get frayed.
Yeah, and to me, I like the competitive spirit from Marquese and the Suns, but again, I don't want them to get caught up in this type of game. Now, Eric Bledsoe trying to draw the charge, and I don't know if Marquese realized that Bledsoe really forced Porzingis into him. And I think that's where Marquese took exception. He thought Porzingis was actually trying to hit him, but Eric Bledsoe was the guy that really threw him off balance.
Personal foul on Chris. And that's his fifth.
And again, see, this is where maturity comes into play. He's out there playing with 4 fouls. So 8:54 left in the game. You playing a good game here. You look at Marquese Chris, 5 of 9. He's really making a name for himself against Porzingis, who many think is going to be a tremendous player. And now the only thing that's going to stop him from playing is foul trouble. And so that's where maturity comes into play.
Things starting to carry over into the stands now as a rambunctious, bellicose fan getting the attention of the security. Not only the Suns security, the Suns team security, but the arena security. And Marquese Chris molds it over. Meanwhile, Scott Foster is looking at the scuffle on the replay along with Secaucus and see what they're going to do now in terms of dishing out further reprimands.
Yeah, they're looking to see if a punch is thrown, and I don't think that happened at all.
I don't think so either. It was just a push by Porzingis.
He got up and put an elbow into his neck. That might hurt worse than a punch.
Yeah, especially from a 7'3" big man like Porzingis.
Again, I think the Suns have to be careful here. They have control of the tempo of the game. And the Knicks obviously flustered because they can't keep up. So the only way to get under your skin is to start to hit you and get under, and make you want to scream out and do it in a way where it's going to draw attention. So the Suns have to get back to that rhythm of how they played in the first half.
So while they continue to look at the replay, we'll tell you that the Suns will be back in action Thursday night versus Kawhi Leonard and company, those San Antonio Spurs who do nothing but win. Suns live at 6:30, and it's off to OKC in Minnesota where it is frigid cold. We'll be in OKC Saturday, at Minnesota Monday. Back home, Suns play James Harden and the Houston Rockets on Wednesday at 7 p.m.
And look, it's some emotion here. Look, I've been on teams where the coach used to coach the prior team, and the players want to come in and get a victory for him. Get a victory for the Gipper, right? And in this sense, it's Jeff Hornacek, right? And so I understood that coming into this game, and I'm sure Jeff got them ramped up, and they understand the history in regards to him being a coach. And so Suns just can't buy into it.
They're making the announcements. We'll pick up on it for you. Technicals on Marquese Chris and Eric Bledsoe, and also Brandon Jennings and Kristaps Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis to the next free throw line to shoot 2.
So Porzingis will shoot 2. makes the first. Porzingis shooting 78% from the line. So that was quite a delay. So technicals on Chris, Bledsoe, Porzingis, and Jennings. And it will be Knicks ball.
Yeah, and the loser in all of this is Marquese Chris, who's having a tremendous game, and he's got to sit over there probably